your feet, South Texas. 4 wide salute here off of turn number 4. The best of the best. Only go 4 abreast here at South Texas Speedway as the best limited modified drivers, 7 sport mile competitors on the planet here in the sparkling city, ready to lay it all on the line for 60 circuits. The lights are out. We're ready to go for 60 laps at South Texas Speedway off of 4. The Chris Brown are underway in the sparkling city. Patience will be a virtue tonight for some of these guys. They gotta let the race come to them. We'll see who elects to play conservative or who goes with the aggressive card. Off of 4, Brown will lead the first second here at South Texas tonight. Shane Hebert with Jason Ingalls riding back in 3rd. And this time Ingalls moves up to the middle lane of the racetrack, right through that strip of rubber. Here comes Shane. This is what you like to see. These guys all racing hard. We've weeded the field down to the best ones that you can find. Here comes Hebert for the race lead. Brown has to feel the pressure. The McNorton dewatering number 21 has the pressure to the inside. Hebert nearly skidded the Uke tire down there at the bottom of the hub of the racetrack in 4. In 1. Hebert undoubtedly has many more laps contested in these big paying limited modified events, but I think a little bit, and here comes the caution. Drove it to the top side of turn number 2. Squeezes the number 87 on Mikulencak. It slows his momentum, and here comes Westover trying to take advantage, and he'll try to throw it down to the inside and show him some pressure. Westover. Oh, Westover nearly bit the concrete. What a save. What a save by Kale Westover. I don't mean to blow smoke up the guy's rear end, but I think that was a pretty phenomenal save. May have not looked as like it did on Race on Texas, but I think a lot of guys would have bit concrete right there. He corralled it. He corralled it as the 87 fit the gap and was not going to allow him to walk through the threshold. We'll see what happens here tonight, though. Oh, Jason Ingalls just lost the power plant. Ingalls just lost a power plant off of 2, and that is a heartbreak for Jason Ingalls. Chris Brown goes by the moniker of Downtown. The very well-respected great racer out of Spring, Texas, puts his foot to the floorboard, gets us back under the green here at South Texas Speedway tonight, live on RaceOnTexas.com, the official video provider of the South Texas Speedway, and on demand, into 1. 3 wide momentarily there for 2nd. Mikulencak receiving pressure, or putting pressure on Westover. Down the back straightaway off of 2. Ricky Ingalls coming and picking up a few on that restart in the number 81 car. He'll go to the outside of the number 27 of Del Rio. Off of 4. A little bit of PSG here. We need some Please Stay Green action. Let's go. Into 1. Here comes J.J. Jennings. Jeremiah Jennings down the back straightaway. Rolling to the inside of the number 87 of Mikulencak. Mikulencak feels the pressure. 89 rolling the hub, rolling it well off of turn number 4. J.J. Jennings looking good. Right now down the back straightaway, back on the way, Lawrence Mikulencak and Jennings door to door. Off of turn number 4. It's 21 still leading. Jennings going to nose ahead by about a half of a nose at the line in front of Mikulencak's 87 machine. They roll off of turn number 2. J.J. Jennings showing that the bottom of the side of the racetrack is still there for the taking, and it's showing some steam. Keeping the momentum up underneath the 89 car, but still Chris Brown keeping the power band wound up in that crate power number 21 car. Bud Mikulencak has got to go, and he's got to go now if he wants to make Chris Brown ride back to Spring, Texas with a 2nd place performance tonight. Can he do it, race fans? Lawrence Mikulencak going to have to get up on the whip and start whipping that horse now. The 87 running out of time. How many laps? 17 laps are scored that time at the line. 17 laps are scored, and we're getting down to it. 12 laps remain this time by at the line. 12 more trips around the South Texas Speedway. And your 8,900 to win Jerry Whiteaker Memorial. And Lawrence Mikulencak is driving the absolute PISS out of that race car right now. Let's be honest. And he slid that bad boy off into 1 and 2 that last time. He's got it hanging out like a sprint car. Looks like Donnie Schatz at Charlotte. Kevin Manning, he gets the All Grit No Quit award tonight here at South Texas Speedway. Kevin Manning just disposed of the 9L of David Leger. Leger will fight back and take that spot back away from him as Manning slid way up top of turn number 4. And Kevin Manning is going to bring out the caution. Chris Brown, 9 laps to go. Dustin Butcher rolls to the outside, and here comes, and Lawrence Mikulencak in heavy smoke. Pop goes the weasel for Lawrence Mikulencak. 1.5 laps to go when the 21 car meets the midpoint of the back straightaway, and he does. Dustin Butcher gonna look to come home the bridesmaid and hold back J.J. Jennings. The white flag is out in an absolute domination for Chris Brown from Spring, Texas. Final time down the back straightaway. He'll return to the cockpit in 2019 to open up this season on a foggy night. In 2019, to lift the lid at South Texas Speedway, your inaugural Jerry Whiteaker Memorial winner goes to downtown Chris Brown from Spring, Texas in 21. Second, we'll go to the number 90 of Dustin Butcher. The 89 of J.J. Jennings comes home with a respectable finish.
Yeah, I hate to see that for Jason. We like racing with Jason, and, he's a heck of a driver. And, unfortunately, sometimes things like that happen. And trust me, if everybody knew all the trouble that we went through in the pits trying to get this thing right here to run, I mean, it has been 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning the last 2 nights. You'd think we didn't even work on it the night before, but, trying, and right here before, and we kind of given up hope, and Joey here was like, it's bad gas. So we pumped all the gas, we put new gas in it, and it just kept clearing up and clearing up. Dude, I'm telling you, we have changed everything electrical on this car, fuel-wise, bypassed, anything that you can imagine to try and find out what the heck was wrong with it, because it just would not run, and that's the best it's run right there. I gotta send a huge thank you to Gabe Tucker and Brad Gaines. Their carburetor's actually on this motor. They had, unfortunate that they didn't make the race, but I guess it worked out for us because they're nice enough to yank the carburetor off that they've been running and loan it to us. So thank you to him. There's so many people to thank. I don't know if you got more questions, but I got a ton of people.
We'll allow you to get as many as you'd like to out. I know this is a big victory for you, Chris. Obviously, you earned it tonight, 60 laps. That had to be in the back of your mind. You mentioned the car stumbling and working so hard on it. From the fans' view, they may have thought, okay, well, you won here on Thursday, so what went wrong, obviously? But the motor was popping. We saw you working on the car in the pit area. You may not face adversity, particularly on the racetrack, but after you won that race, you had all kinds of problems, and it had to be in the back of your mind going around there with all the cautions we had.
Well, yeah, I mean, we hot lapped, and man, it was the worst it's been, and we thought we had it whooped. It was clear. Every time we throttle up, it would fall on its face, and like I said, we kept trying stuff. We thought we had it fixed. So many guys in the pits, offered to help. The Whiteaker family, Johnny Torres, I didn't even catch their last name, but JoJo and something Tidwell, those guys offered to, let us use one of their distributors. I mean, people were coming left and right, and that's what we like racing with this bunch, because you don't expect it, but at the same time, everybody's so friendly. They're all out here to help each other out, and I can't thank all those guys. I know I'm missing people, but for my competitors in the pits, thank you so much. Mike Johnson, I mean, this guy ran to Joey's shop, picked up carburetor care packages, spark plugs, because the city of Corpus Christi, we have officially bought every racing spark plug that they have, because we couldn't find one. But he drove in from Houston, driving all over the place, brought us another power plant, but we kept thinking that we had this one, whooped, and everything happens for a reason, I guess, but so many people to thank.
Where's this a rank for you? Obviously not the largest paying win of your career. You won $10,000 at Lone Star Speedway several years ago for the Armadillo Nationals. At that time, that was the biggest paying win of your career. This has got to rank pretty far up there with everything you've been through to get back here.
Yeah, I mean, everything that I've been through, everything, I'll be honest with you, everything we went through this weekend, I mean, Joey, Doug, like I said, Mike, so many guys, busted their tails. I mean, we're up at, I think it was 5 or 5:30 this morning. Joey and I are sitting there talking, You know, Doug had a piece of metal in his eye. We had to take him to the optometrist. I mean, I'm telling you, I don't know what it looked like out here, but it was a whole hell of a lot of work in the pits, I guarantee you.
Most of the time, the fans, guys like me, we don't always see all the stuff that goes on behind the scenes just to make a race, just to make the race weekend work, much less come out here with a victory. When you face the adversity, it makes them that much sweeter. I know you're definitely going to enjoy this one.
Yeah, I mean, and then, to top it off, I mean, being the Jerry Whiteaker Memorial, Steven, he runs our cars and helps sell them. And, I've known Stevie for a while prior to this deal and always got along with him and his family. Obviously Jerry was a big part of their family, and that's why they're, putting this race on to remember him, and the fact that we could come out, and I think this is the inaugural one to get it, that's special to me.
If you'd like anybody else you'd like to thank, total domination for you tonight, Chris Brown. Congratulations to you, man. You definitely earned it.
I'd like to thank McNorton Dewatering, Jesse McNorton. He does so much for us. He helps us. This guy is so selfless in everything that he does, him and his wife, and support our program and give us this opportunity, great equipment to race. Performance graphics always, Garrett, my brother, they do a heck of a job keeping us always looking fresh. CBR Shocks, ID Machine and Fab. Like I said, Joey and Doug, I mean, the amount of work these guys put in is insane. Brad Gaines, Gabe Tucker. I know I'm forgetting somebody. I want to thank my wife and my family back home, really all of our families, because, again, innovative race cars, started a year ago, and when you're building, we didn't copy anything, so I'm saying that because, like, when you build from scratch, like, you got to build the whole freaking jig. Fixtures and get everything to repeatability, and but I think you see it. I don't know where Leger,
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I mean, Leger, I mean, all these guys, I mean, they're buying into the program and the repeatability, and we're trying to really build a superior product, and it's obviously it's paying off.
Nobody can ever count against your grit, and no quit for you tonight, Chris Brown. Congratulations, man. You definitely got up on the wheel and earned it, man. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.